Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, your DWCS News Team.
Good morning, Timberwolves. I'm Jenna Carpenter.
And I'm Juliana Guzman.
Here's your news for homecoming week.
K through 12 may dress up all week. Today is Adventurous Safari.
Tomorrow is out of this world.
Wednesday, we swim under the sea or stroll on the beach.
Thursday, travel as a tacky tourist.
And Friday, show your Timberwolf pride for Spirit Day.
Smoothie orders must be entered and paid before smoothies are delivered on Wednesday morning. The link to order is on the hub.
8th graders are taking a pre-ACT test today.
Jostin's, the graduation shop, will be here today to meet with juniors around 8:30, second hour.
Seniors will meet around 9:40, third hour. Please wait for each class to be called to the assembly hall.
ASVAB testing is tomorrow at 9 a.m.
There will be a marine interest meeting with seniors tomorrow at 11:45 a.m.
There is a fire department visit for K through 2nd on Wednesday at 8 a.m.
The Popsicles ice cream for junior high and high school will be here on Wednesday from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m.
All juniors will take the work keys test this week during first and second period on Wednesday and Thursday in the assembly hall. This is mandatory.
Seniors who do not have a 20 on their ACT, who did not make gold last year on work keys, will also be taking it these days. A list of seniors will be emailed out by the end of the day.
Thursday is a homecoming float parade at 1:30 p.m. The pep rally will be at 7 p.m. with the bonfire following.
Friday is the end of the first 9 weeks. Grades are due by 8 a.m. on Monday, October 20th.
Homecoming coordination is Friday at 10:30 a.m.
The homecoming dance will take place on Saturday at the school at 8 p.m.
After that, you can finally relax, as next week is fall break.
And now to Laura Beth and Ian in sports.
Here's your next 2 weeks in sports.
The youngest Wolf Pups had an outstanding day. The K through 2nd girls team had a fantastic race, earning second place finish with just 90 points. Their scoring 5 were Tesla Cox in 7th place, Riley McCland in 8th, Colby Isaac in 22nd, Demi Resler in 24th, and Landry Harry in 29th.
Not to be outdone, the K through 2nd boys team had a strong showing, landing in 4th place with a score of 127. They were powered by Clayton Williams in 6th place with a 734, Gus Watkins in 20th with a 815, Crew Palin in 21st with a 815, Holden Skanes in 39th with a 922, and Gray Murray in 41st with a 924.
Strong middle grade pups. In 3rd and 4th grade divisions, the Wolf Pups held their own in competitive fields. The girls team secured a solid 4th place finish, scoring 146 points, thanks to Catherine Dodd in 10th place with a 745, Annie Franks in 11th with 747, Susanna Riser in 25th with 825, Lillian Post in 37th with 856, and Aspen Gorman in 63rd with 953.
The 3rd and 4th grade boys team finished 5th overall with a score of 121. Their top runners were Wyatt Mills, who finished with a time of 6:53, and Jake Blazer, who took 10th in 7:18. They were followed by Boston Woods in 22nd with an 8:01, Bryson Roan in 39th with an 8:28, and Owen Otwell in 44th with an 8:38.
The Junior Wolves saw a huge highlight in the 7th and 8th grade girls race, where Sofia Valenzuela won the entire meet with a time of 9:45, becoming the individual champion. Her incredible run helped the Junior Wolves capture 4th place overall with 119 points. The rest of the scoring team included Susanny Roser in 13th with 10:35, Mila Jenkins in 15th with 10:38, Jade Mosqueda in 18th with 10:46, and Adeline Franks in 72nd with a 14:46.
The 7th and 8th grade boys team didn't have 5 runners they needed for the team score, but 4 Junior Wolves competed well individually. The finishers were Aiden Jenkins in 13th place with a 9:03, Bentley Woods in 68th with an 11:48, Connor Craig in 81st with a 13:13, and Caden Littleton in 90th with a 15:22.
Great job by all the Darwin Woods Charter Junior Wolves and Wolf Pups.
JV football will play Beekman Charter at home Monday at 6 p.m.
Junior high football wraps up their season with a game at Union tomorrow night at 5:30.
Boys soccer tryouts will be held this Thursday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on the football field. Anyone wanting to play soccer must be in attendance with proper attire. If you have any questions about soccer, please see Coach Strother before you try out.
The homecoming varsity football game will be at home versus Magnolia Charter beginning at 7 p.m. Make sure we pack the stands out for homecoming.
During the break, junior high basketball starts their season on Monday the 13th with a game at Downsville, then returns home for a battle with Beekman on Tuesday the 14th. Both games start at 5 p.m.
Finally, on Friday the 17th, varsity football travels to North Caddo in a district matchup at 7 p.m. Make sure you come out and support our Timberwolves.
Back to you, Jenna and Juliana.
One last thing before we go. The entree in the cafeteria today will be chicken nuggets.
Timberwolves, make sure you're checking your emails every day. Important information is being sent out each day.
If you know something we missed or there's something you'd like to add, please email us at announcements@darwinwoods.com.
That's all for today, Timberwolves.
See you tomorrow.
Good morning, Timberwolves.
Here's your encouragement of the week.
You do not find the happy life, you make it.
That's all for this week, Timberwolves.
See you next week.
Good morning, Timberwolves. Here's your fun fact for the week.
President Abraham Lincoln created the first U.S. income tax.
That's all for this week, Timberwolves. See you next week.
Good morning, Timberwolves.
Here's your FCA verse of the week.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2.
That's all for today, Timberwolves.
See you next week.
Good morning, Timberwolves! And welcome back to Alumni Interviews. Today we're here with media founder Bailey Amundsen, formerly Bailey Taylor. So Bailey, what year did you graduate and where'd you go to college?
So I graduated here from Darwin Woods in 2017, and then after that I went to Louisiana Tech for my bachelor's degree in animal science, and then I went on to LSU for veterinary school.
Awesome. What was your favorite memory in media?
I would say that just being part of like the first media group was a really interesting experience. just working through all of the kinks and trying to get everything lined out and establishing the program. I mean, I remember the first green screen. It was just literally a green piece of paper.
Who was your favorite teacher at Darwinwoods?
This is a very tough question for me to answer, and I would say that I had some of the best memories. I don't think I have a favorite teacher, but I had some of my best memories in Miss Manning's English class, Miss Towns' algebra class, mostly just because she was so patient with me because I'm not a numbers person. And then we had some really fun discussions in Professor Augman's history class as well, so those were always fun.
What have you done since graduation?
So since I graduated vet school, I started working at a mixed animal practice in El Dorado, Arkansas, and we practice on anything from dogs, cats, cows, and lots of things with scales. So I'm an associate veterinarian there.
And finally, what was your favorite school memory here at Darwin?
I think just being the first senior class in this building. This building opened my senior year, and I vividly remember walking the halls for the first time and just being so overwhelmed with how much more space we had. I remember going into the bathroom and just being in awe of the automatic sinks. I think that was my favorite school memory, was just being here in this building for the first time.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us on our show.
Thank you.
Good morning, Timberwolves, and welcome back to Alumni Interviews. Today we're with Delana Mason. So, Delana, what have you been up to since graduation?
I traveled a lot this summer, and then I started ULM this fall.
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in secondary education with a focus in English.
What was your favorite memory from your time at Darwinwoods?
Being on the media team.
What was your favorite media memory?
Probably like all of season 5, and then I really liked being director too because bossing people is fun.
I see how it is. I get it. Okay, moving on. What are your top 3 favorite teachers while you're at Darwinwoods?
I'm gonna go with my top 3 teachers who are still teachers. Achman, because I'm being threatened. So, Achman, Miss Cox, and Miss Colvin. Because FBLA is great and you should join.
So, Delana, what's your favorite class at ULM?
Right now, it's a tie between my English class and my chemistry class because I'm actually really liking chemistry.
What is your opinion of the media team this far since you've left?
I mean, it'll never be the same. And season 5 was like top tier media ever, but y'all are doing pretty good.
What was your favorite thing about graduation?
My favorite thing about graduation was getting to shake Ochman's hand and getting my diploma.
What was your favorite memory from FBLA?
Probably going to nationals when I got to go to Atlanta and Florida and being there with Jana.
Have you ever looked around this campus and felt that something was missing? An unspoken feeling in the air, a feeling that our stories, our struggles are unheard? Some of you know me, well, everyone knows me. If not, I'm Brody Dismuke, and I'm running for SGA Vice President. Today I stand here, not as an individual, but as a voice of our school concerns. There are those who believe our school is just a place for classes and homework. They see us as rivals, competing for grades and recognition. But that's not the case. I propose a new era of student communication. Let's establish a student-faculty alliance, an open forum where every student's suggestion is heard and respected. I see our students as drills. We evolve beyond the person that we were a minute before. Little by little, we advance with each term. That's how a drill works. Don't believe in me. Believe in the you that believes in me.
Good morning, Timberwolves. My name is Jana Green, and I want to be your student government president. As president, I plan to stick to 3 main goals. Similar to Superman, I want to follow truth, justice, and the Timberwolf way. With truth, I want there to be clear, truthful, and open communication between students, staff, and the student government. And as president, I will make sure it is clear exactly what our student government is doing, from fundraisers to meetings and all of our future projects. With justice, oftentimes we as students have ideas on how to improve our school, but feel like we have no way to voice it. As president, I want your voice to be heard when it comes to any concerns and ideas you may have. I want to give justice to any ideas all of us students have for our school. And finally, with the Timberwolf way. School should not only be a place of learning, but also a community for students to bond and make memories that will last forever. As president, I want to make sure our student government hosts events to make our school more of a community. My goal is to host events from Hot Chocolate Week during Christmas to an end-of-the-year bash at the end of the school year. Voting is this Friday, so no matter who it is for, make sure you vote. SGA is a phenomenal association for students to learn leadership skills as well as how to make their voice heard. I can't wait to see what this club blossoms into this year, and if you have any questions at all, email me at jana.green@dartbournewoods.com. That's all for today, Timberwolves. See you next week.
Good morning, Timberwolves. Here's your FCA verse for the week.
FCA verse of the week. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2.
That's all for today, Timberwolves.
See you tomorrow.
Next week.
Or
That's all for today, Timberwolves.
See you
next
tomorrow.
week. Wait, let me say see you next week. See you next week. See you next week.
Good morning, Timberwolves.
Why didn't y'all say that together?
Yeah.
You can say another little thing or two about Espanol.
Okay, Tracy.
Good.
Action.
Good morning, Timberwolves. We
Y'all
didn't do
never-
that last
yeah,
year.
yeah.
So. Sid, she just gave a dumb answer.
Feisty.
Top 3 favorite teachers while you were at Dartmouth Woods.
Can I answer that?
Only if I'm included.
It's pretty fun. Atlanta's cool and all. Not like her #1 fan.
She's obsessed with me.
No, I'm not. What?
Well, that's definitely going over.
Haven't.
This is what a forgotten child looks like.
I'm telling Bert Green you said that. I'm telling Julie Green you said that.
They're gonna be like, who are you?
That
All
was-
right.
We were in 3rd grade your senior year, I'm pretty sure. I think.
And we're seniors now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go get my ARP card.